Coming up, my boy Bill's back to help at the park.
Come and help me in the shed.
Need him his equipment, Rodney.
Back on the tools for me.
You're gonna need them.
We looking after an animal or maintenance?
And we step into the danger zone.
Did you see him? You didn't just bite, you went chomp, chomp, chomp. Have you got reinforcements?
We might need them.
What's going on?
You'll have to wait and see. Hand him his equipment, Rodney.
Hey, mate.
You're gonna need them.
We looking after an animal or maintenance?
You're doing a bit of grooming.
Hey, some grooming. Righto.
All right, we'll head up to the yards.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
After you.
I'm at the Hunter Valley Zoo. My good mate Jason has asked me to help him with a mystery mission.
There's all kinds of different animals here, different species. Some are just beautiful, some really exotic. Some a little bit big and nasty. I don't know what Jace is up to, but I know Jace well, and he's up to mischief.
He's in there. Have a squeeze.
He's going mad.
Yeah.
I peer through a little hole in the fence, and looking in, I can see a beautiful and big male antelope. I've got a feeling that this task Jace has sprung on me involves catching him, but I've got no idea how.
We've got to trim up his hoofs. They're a little bit overgrown. Because of the soft country we've got here, we've got to stay on top of them before they cause a problem.
Fair enough. And how do we catch him?
Well, you grab the pointy end, and we'll look after the rest.
Because of the soft soil here, it's much softer than where they're naturally found. So their hooves don't wear down so much. And when that happens, they can splinter, they can crack, they can become infected and be a big problem. So the goal today is to catch the antelope, restrain him and trim his hooves.
But I know catching this wily Indian native is not going to be easy.
Everything about blackbuck antelope are dangerous. They have super long horns, about 600 mil long. They can jump 2 metres up in the air. It's going to be quite a dangerous operation. He's lively, isn't he?
Yeah.
Every now and then I like to take my boy Bill into work. I wouldn't say I'm trying to influence any future career choice, but how can I help it when I've got such a great job to show him?
Who do you most want to see today, Bill?
Tiger snake.
You? I told you can't hold a tiger snake until you're 10. And you're only 4.
Ideas above his station. That's my Bill, but I think I might be able to sort something out for him.
We're here, mate.
Here, mate.
Jump out.
There's a few tools of the trade a wildlife ranger always has at hand, besides his lunch.
What else have you got?
A stick and hook.
You croc stick. Come on, hold my hand. Let's go. It's Bill's big day at the zoo. He's been here a few times, but I think it's time today he tried a few new things. He's pretty excited too.
But there's something my boss John has laid on for him that should make the day extra special.
There you go. Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, we got the new reptile keeper and everybody.
The new reptile keeper.
Hey, Billy, I got something for you, which will just make the job a little more professional for you.
I think Billy's a bit overwhelmed. Who wouldn't be when you're given a genuine ranger shirt?
Hey, Billy, how about a high five? Yeah.
Grab your sticks, mate. And the other one. Let's go. This way. See you guys. You remember who lives up here?
No.
We've got all of Australia's iconic mammals at the park, and you don't get much more iconic than the kangaroo.
What do you think we need to do first? Rake or feed?
Feed.
No, we've got to rake first. We've got to clean it, then we feed.
What if they drive it?
Well, that's a good question. Can you see somewhere that we can put it up high where they can't get it? All right, let's do that. Show me where you want it. Right up there? Okay.
Gonna fall down?
Well, I hope not. There we go.
Maybe they can't get it.
Every morning without fail, the roo yard gets a clean out. So if Bill wants to be a part of the team, he has to get his hands dirty, just like the rest of us.
Come and help me in the shed.
How to spell poop?
Ah, there's lots of it. That's what we're cleaning up.
It's important the yard is kept clean. It's not like out in the wild. This is an enclosed space. So if we didn't do it, the roos would soon be bounding around in their own waste.
You're a clever boy. Let's get some food. How am I going to get that food down?
Jump.
Jump?
Move your way.
I've got a better idea. Come here. Okay. Are you ready? Carefully. 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 Well done. Is that heavy?
Breakfast for roos at the park is a strict vegetarian affair, just like in the wild. They don't usually find many carrots in the outback, but in this case, Bill's on hand to make them a little easier to handle.
That's a boy. In his mouth. He'll grab it. Hold it. Well done. Okay.
Here's the moment the roos have all been waiting for.
Look at this big fella.
Yeah.
All right, open the gate, now come back up. Make that noise again. Tell them to go through. Make that noise. Close the gate. Job done. Hit me. What's next? Straight up to the Venom Room.
We're headed for what I reckon is one of Australia's most dangerous working environments.
You know where we're going? I'll race you there. Go!
With a dad like me, Bill can't help but be fascinated by reptiles, and of course, we've got a lot of them here at the park.
Little Bill's always hassling me to come and work in the Venom Room. Obviously, he can't work with venomous snakes, although I reckon he thinks he can. But today, I've set him up a little surprise so he can actually work in here, but with some pythons. And like any skill, you have to learn the basics. And he's had snakes at home for quite a while, so he's got the basics. I reckon he can do this by himself. Come on, over here. Hey, you ready for the plan? You're gonna hook him, tail him. While you've got him, I'll change his paper and water. Ready? Okay, open the door. Okay, now I want you to hook him again. Take your time. Hey, good boy. Right under, bring him out. Grab that tail. Okay, he's all yours. Out you go.
We have to change the water and paper in these enclosures twice a week. Most of the snakes provide venom that eventually goes to saving lives, so it's in our interest to keep them as comfortable and happy as possible.
Animals with kids are just a great mix. Doesn't matter what animal it is, but pythons in particular are quite a common pet now. Like any pets, they need a lot of work, but, you know, pets teach kids compassion, empathy, caring, understanding. In Bill's case, he doesn't want rabbits and guinea pigs. He wants snakes. And my challenge is to keep him to pythons and not venomous snakes. At the moment, I've told him, no venomous snakes until he's at least 10. Lift him up, try not to hit his head.
Now it's time to step it up a gear, but first I think we'll have a little practice.
Do you reckon you can handle that black snake? You know what to do? I want you to show me how you pin him, then milk him. Tail first.
Long before I came on the scene, the technique was worked out for handling snakes so they could be milked. It's important Bill gets it right.
Okay, good boy. All right, stop there. Show me your grip. Okay, that's a good grip. I'm happy with that. Milk him. Careful. Bang! Any venom? Heaps. That's a good lot. So remember, release his head, then his tail. Okay, go. Righto. We've cleaned some pythons, even fed them. Bill's played with a toy snake. Did it well, but his technique was great. But now it's time for the real deal. And we have a life-saving anti-venom program here at the Reptile Park, and a part of my job is to milk venomous snakes. Today I'm going to do a couple of tiger snakes, and little man can help me just on the tail.
That tiger's snake.
This one? Okay, here he comes.
Careful, Dad. Put that.
Okay, you ready, pal?
Put that away.
Watch out, buddy, this one's lively.
This, yeah.
Okay. You be careful of this one,
It's
pal.
bigger than the other one.
Where's my pinner?
There.
Okay, you've got it ready, have you?
And
Good boy.
don't know about that.
This is a tiger snake and it has the world's 4th strongest venom. And though my part is a little dangerous, for Bill, it's safer than it looks. All I have to do is get it on the vial and it's not going anywhere.
Okay, Bill, get on the tail, buddy. Grab that tail. Go for it, mate. It's safe. It's safe. Grab the tail. Good boy. Lift him up. Pass me the venom vial, please.
That one.
Oh, look, he's chomping you. Be careful when you turn around. Careful, look at me. Okay, ready? Count again, please.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa, that's a cranky snake. Did you see him? What did he do?
What?
He didn't just bite, he went chomp, chomp, chomp. Good venom, good venom. Are you ready? I'm gonna let him go now. Wait there, don't let go of the tail yet. Wait till I take him off. No, wait there. Pass it to me. Thank you. Okay.
Get the whip.
Are you away, buddy? Stand there. Here we go.
That's the crankiest one.
Come over here, mate. Give me 5. Good job. Do you want to go see someone else? Me too. Let's get out of here. Come on. Ooh. Jeez, he's moving.
He's lively, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to be a handful to catch, isn't he?
At the Hunter Valley Zoo, my mate Jason and I are trying to catch a feisty black buck antelope. His hooves are dangerously long, and if they continue to grow, they could cause him serious problems.
The enclosure the antelope live in is massive. We would not stand a chance of catching him in there. The only way would be with a dart gun, but using anaesthetic comes with a risk. Jace has drafted him off and put him into a smaller enclosure. That's where we're going to do the job.
But even having the antelope in a pen doesn't mean catching him will be easy.
You'll probably find he's going to drag you around a bit. Even though he's only 40 kilos, he's pretty strong. So we can get him around over to this side, maybe in the shade. We can work on him nice and easy.
I'm a bit nervous.
I would be.
Good to feel nervous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's an impressive animal, isn't he?
He is. Enough talking.
Let's get into it. Okay, Tim, he's going to make his way around. Yep, grab him by the horns. Yep, grab him by the horns. Well done, mate, well done. Get a hold of the other one. Yep. Up against the wall, yep, let's go.
Jeez, he's
Right, he's strong, isn't he?
Yep. That's better.
Okay. Yep, we'll get these feet up. Hang on tight.
Now we've got him restrained, and Jace is on the back. He's up against the wall. Priority is keeping the antelope calm, safe, and as stress-free as possible. We put a blindfold straight on.
Thank you.
That just allows him to settle. He can't see what's going on around him. Then we can get the job done quickly, painless, and let him go.
How's he look?
Yeah, just one side's a bit longer than the other, but we'll just shape that up and he'll be fine.
Rodney just knocks a bit off the end of each hoof, and that just keeps them nice and level, because if they're uneven, they can limp, one can grow more, can get out of control.
One toe's a bit long there. Righto, back's done.
Luckily, the much-needed pedicure only takes a few minutes.
There we go. How's he look, mate?
Looks good, all done.
We've finished all the hoof trimming. Now we've got to get him released out of the yards, in with the girls safely.
Ready?
Okay, mate, you ready?
Okay,
Let's go.
I'm ready. 1, 2, 3.
It's all yours, mate.
Whoa.
Job well done.
Thanks, mate.
What'd you think of that?
Oh, I loved it. I was
good.
terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified. It's so unfamiliar for me, but, well, I felt like I caught him well.
You done well. Done extremely well.
Happy, and he's out with the girls.
He's good to go.
How about if we go and have a look at him out there?
I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and check him out. Make sure he's happy. Everything's gone great today, all gone to plan. I really appreciate Tim's help today. It's made it so much easier. He looks like he's settled in, mate, doesn't he?
He looks good.
Hey, well, thanks for asking me.
No worries, mate. Thanks heaps for your help, mate.
I
I'll
had
walk
fun.
you out, mate.
Yeah,
Let's go.
good on you.
You ready?
Today I'm at the Australian Reptile Park with my boy Bill, who's keen to learn about my job as a keeper. We've got so many animals at the park, there's never going to be a problem finding one that will spark any kid's interest. And I've got a particular Aussie battler in mind. Can't get through though without saying hello to everyone in the Gator Lagoon.
Watch this, I'll show you a trick. Come on, Skinny. I got him trained.
What?
Look at this too. Can you see that set of eyes down there? See her eyes? You know what she's looking at?
What?
You. Because that's her nest. If you went too close, what do you reckon she'd do? I don't know she'd eat you, but she'd certainly jump up.
No.
Come on, let's get out of here. We've got other stuff to do.
Come on.
Australia is known as the land of lizards. And of course, you'd expect us to have our fair share at the reptile park.
2 Granny.
How many?
2.
Where are they?
There.
Oh, yeah? How many?
2.
Oh, you better look again.
These are lace monitors.
One head is up there and one down there.
Yeah, but I can spot one more.
And one down there.
How many's that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Back at home, we more often than not have a few young critters staying with us.
What about the pups?
Yeah, they are the pups. They're big since last time you saw them.
It doesn't seem like 5 minutes ago Dina and Keller were living with us.
You remember when they lived at our house? How big were they then?
No.
They were small.
Here we have probably the most misunderstood animal in Australia. Unfortunately, dingoes have been persecuted ever since European settlement because they're believed to be a threat to livestock. That way of thinking is completely wrong. Dingoes provide positive benefits to biodiversity and farming. They keep feral numbers down and control native herbivores, which reduces grazing pressure on grasslands. To my mind, we have to stop the slaying of these wonderful creatures. The outback won't be the same without them.
Oh, no.
Look who's waiting.
Now, if there's one thing I hope will rub off on Bill, it's my love of birds.
Hello, lowercase.
Do you know if that's a boy or a girl?
Get.
No, that's a boy and he's green. That red one up the top. What do you think that is?
Get.
Exactly. Let's get in there and
I
feed
want
him.
to pet it.
All right, in there you can.
We've got a few aviaries around the park, but by far the most colourful are the parrots.
Hello.
He likes passion fruit.
I want to feed him passion fruit.
Okay, pick up this bit. Yeah, he won't bite you. He's very friendly. There he goes. Good boy. He must like the taste of that.
Because there's a seed.
Yeah, he likes the seeds and the fruit around it. Do you know why the boys are green?
Why?
Because they go out to feed all the time and they blend into the canopy, the leaves in the forest. And the females, do you know why they're red?
They look after their baby.
Because they look after the babies. And Red at the hollow says to other girls, don't come near this hollow, I live here. And they show that red colour.
Next up, we're out back. Unless you're on a behind-the-scenes tour at the reptile park, this is not something you'll see, so my Bill is pretty lucky.
Why are you hooking a python for?
Why am I hooking a python? I'm using the hook because in their enclosure, sometimes they might think you're feeding them. So you have to let them know, hey, there's no food, there's no food. See, now I've let him know, I can pick him up. And Bill, this is a very, very special python. Do you know what this is? This is a reticulated python. Biggest snake in the world. Do you want to hold him?
You really just flick me in the eye.
Okay, if you're not going to hold him, you need to come in, check he's got some water. You go in there, buddy. I'll hold the snake, you check his enclosure. How's his water? Hey, little man. Look who's here.
And here comes the next potential Faulkner park keeper, my youngest, Maddie, and his mum.
Give me a big cuddle.
Look, Maddie. No.
Time to put the python back. I've got a couple more things I want to show the boys.
You boys have done a really good job, Billy. I'm really proud of you for showing Maddie how to do it.
Can't we-
Oh, are you all right? He's got the world's biggest snake wrapped around him. Get off my Maddie's neck. All right, put your hands out, Maddie.
Well, I did it for Bill last time. I got to show Maddie an old favourite. I reckon he'll be blown away by this fella.
Go, hold it still. Whoa!
My turn now.
Yeah, your turn now.
This is a chameleon, and just look at those eyes. They're able to take in a full 360-degree sweep of their domain. Nothing better for checking on prey and predators.
Maddie, in there like this.
Hold it really tight.
Ready?
And just look at that tongue. What a tool.
Come on, let's go. Okay, now I need you two to sit down and be nice and quiet because these ones are babies. Bill, you sit in that chair. That's it. Wait there, Maddie.
Well, I think Maddie's suitably impressed by his visit.
That's it.
He'll be back again for sure, but I've got one more little treat for the boys before they head home.
Well, we'll do one at a time. Wait there, wait there, wait there. Okay, you ready? Maddie, sit back. Bill, cuddle him in, tight. Maddie, put your arms around him.
it up more.
If you haven't already guessed, wrapped up here we have a pair of red rougeois.
Do you want to give him a little pat on the head, Maddie?
The boys are very lucky to have the reptile park to come and visit. It's like their second home, and so am I. But they're even more lucky to have Australian wildlife to share their lives with. It doesn't get much better than this.
These two orphans are girls. They were brought to us because both their mothers were involved in road accidents. It's a massive problem on Australian roads. We need to be more aware of what's around us, especially at dawn and dusk when our native species are most active.
Someone's going to have a hop, hop, hop on the ground. Come on, boys, this way.
Don't play.